All right. Hello,
We're
Didi.
ready.
Beautiful moment, beautiful day. What did we call the topic again for today?
Topic is what is your investment?
All
Could be
right, but there's a
continuation,
caption we gave today's episode:
life changing. Is that it?
life-changing facts. Right? Life-changing
Right.
facts, nuggets, the things that everybody needs to make meaningful stuff out of life. Right?
That's right.
All right. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching us from. This is Show&Tell Support Network. As always, my name is Kings,
And I'm Didi.
and we're here as we have always done every Saturday. So if you just join us, let us know where you're watching us from. Let us know, and all those kind of beautiful things. Let's invite everyone. Let's bring people. Let's tell everyone that the beautiful show that happens
We are
every
here.
week that we are here.
Yeah, first to comment. Who was that?
First to comment.
Who was the first to
I
comment?
see Dowu Toyin.
You first to
Yes.
comment.
I see Rosemandi. I see our wonderful good friends.
Oh, good evening. Right? Is it good evening? Right? It is.
It's
Right?
for some people, yeah.
It's good afternoon over
For some
here.
people, for us here in the United States, here is afternoon.
Yeah.
At least where we are, because US have like 6 or 7 different time zones.
Yes, true.
You'll be talking to someone, they are 4 hours or 3 hours ahead of you. So depending on where you are,
amazing.
it's a beautiful world God created. You are in the same country, but 6 different time zones. Unlike some African countries where everybody's going to bed the same time, waking up the same time. Here in America, some people are going to bed, some people are still busy in the afternoon doing stuff. So
that's true.
But in any case, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good to have you all. I see those beautiful comments. Helen.
Thank you.
Oh, she said you're looking stunning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Fumilayo, good to have you.
Rosemandi watching from Gambia. Gambia in the house.
Yes,
Big up
Rosemandi.
yourself.
Nice to have you. Always a pleasure to see that people are watching us from different parts of Africa and the world, because we have so many people.
And thank
also.
you for being a street angel as well.
Yes, thanks for all you do.
You're amazing.
And as you already know, you need to invite someone right now and tell them to join us live. Invite someone, tell them Show&Tell Support Network is live now.
We are here,
We're here to do what we've always done, and we are going to unpack some beautiful stuff today. And when I say unpack some beautiful stuff.
I hope you're ready to embrace it.
Yes, especially our wonderful people who believe in us. Hope you all are ready. Okay, so we are not going to spend too much time, because we know some of you watching us live, you're using your data and airtime. And those who are going to watch us later on, those who are busy somewhere, we also appreciate that you're going to spend some time to watch this video. We do love the fact that you believe in us, you support us.
Yes.
And if you watched on our page, we are about to go into schools in Africa to give them books, especially kids who are not able to afford exercise books to write, and school bags and all those kind of materials. So watch out. Our team they're gonna roll out beautiful videos of what they are doing across communities in Africa, in rural areas where kids, things we take for granted. There are people who struggle to have them. Trust me, if you can open tap of water and drink water from the tap anytime you want water in your house, there are people who carry gallons of water in their head for 2 hours just to get water to the house. So some things we take for granted. There are people somewhere who are struggling. But that's something I just want to make sure you are aware of. However, we go to the host for today. Didi is the host for today. So I am going to be taking some, and please use the comment section to share your opinion as this show goes on, and invite people, right? It's going to be action-packed.
Oh, Sammy said, what a lovely exercise books.
Oh, yeah, you saw them. And if you've not seen them, they're on our pages. More pictures came in today, more videos. The distribution is going on, shipping them to different street angels in different countries right now. And those books will be making their way to the hands of poor kids who could not afford. And you need to see the bags. The bags are quality, beautiful school bags that will last for almost 5 years. These bags are going to touch these beautiful, wonderful, handsome kids. So watch out. The videos will be coming out next week, and the team will be posting them. But let's go to some of the things we're going to do today. Why are we here, right?
Yes, you guys remember last time, I don't know if you guys were here, if you were able to join us last time, about what we had the show and tell real talk episode about investment. Am I right?
Yeah, we talked about investment.
And we talked about what is your investment. So now we are about to go into episode 2 about the same topic about investment. I know all the time we come up here, we tell you, oh, we're going to give you airtime. We're going to give you money to do what you have to do. You do show and tell, and we give you money. Sometimes it's not all about money. You might say it's all about money, but I don't think it's all about money all the time.
That's true.
It's about also enriching you with words of encouragement. All right? So, okay, today I'm going to be asking King some questions, and he's going to be answering, right? As we learn.
And the viewers can also ask questions.
Also can ask questions.
Right? We want you to be part of this.
We're going to learn from each other. That's why we are here to learn from each other.
This is a special, unique show. It's not like every other show you see on Facebook. Yeah, correct.
I know the world is full of they love negativity, drama. That's where people run to.
We bring love.
We're not doing that over here. We don't care how many people watch us or how many people share it. We're just here to...
But share it.
Share.
You that is watching, share it.
We can change the world.
Invite people.
Yeah.
Tell them that we're live right now.
We can change the world.
Number of people watching right now, share this right now. It's going to double. And when they come, we click the share again. It's going to double. And that's how you impact the world, right? Yeah, you can make an impact. So share this right now. Put some love signs. I want to see those things. Yeah, I see you all. Okay, Juliet. Thank you. David Joy, see you. Beautiful, wonderful people. Chinwe Leo, I see you. I'm looking at your names, and your comments are on my screen right here. So just keep dropping those comments, and we will make this interacting and interactive as possible. And we stay here not too long, right?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, let me just dive right into it. And forgive me if I'm looking down. Yeah, I do take notes to remember what I'm going to ask.
You're so prepared for me.
Right? So, okay. Now, I welcome you guys to another edition of our Real Talk, which is part of Show and Tell support program. Support most times are not money, right? We all need knowledge and to learn from each other, as I said earlier. Show and Tell is all about uplifting one another. And we go to every length to make sure stars are supported as much as we can. We do the best we can, right? So my question 1 today, Oga Kinso, we talked about investments, right? We can what did I write? One can make it in life, right? And cover some parts of it. Today, would you like us to understand the remaining areas one can invest in life?
So your question is to look into finish up what we started a lot of time. It's not like we're going to finish it up. I know you wrote some things. Yeah, your notes help you. God help you too. Yeah. All right. So last time, if you watch the video we posted the other time, you see we posted a video about what are the investments you can make in life, right? So please share this now, invite people, and pay attention. This is something that is worth more than money that I'm about to give you now. So we talked about investment in life. When people hear investment, they think about money. They think about material investment, which is assets about money. And I made you to also understand that you can invest in humans as well, which is about self and relationship. You can also invest spiritually, which is about your spiritual, your faith, and all that kind of stuff. Those are investment. And investments are, commitments that we make. We'll talk about it in a minute. But last time we discussed human self-investment, investment you make in yourself. So today I just want to let's dive into relationship investment that you make in others. Because if you make investment in self, you also make investment in people. And that is what you call relationship investment. So, and we have categorized investment in 3 sectors. Some people can define it differently. I'm not going to say your definition is wrong. Some people say investment is only money or material. I am telling you right now, investment is human investment, which is self-investment, relationship investment, material investment, which is assets and money, and also spiritual investment, which is about faith-based. So today, let's talk about relationship investment.
Okay. Okay, what is relationship investment?
Good. I see that coming. So relationship investment, when you hear investment, it means you're putting something down, you're putting something in. So relationship investment is that commitment that we make towards others that brings us value now or in the future. Commitment that we make towards people that we know is going to bring us or benefit us now or in the future. This can come in so many ways. This can come in kind of caring that you give to people. This can come in form of love and affection that you show people. This can come in form of support. So many ways that you are relating to someone or you are investing in someone. This type of investment, relationship investment, takes a lot of patience and tolerance. It's not something that is like you put money in the bank, you expect interest, or it must come. Relationship investment brings about, it costs you tolerance and needs you to be very patient. Your association with people is an investment. That's why I want you to share this right now so people can come and hear it live. And I'm looking at your comments. I would like to address some comments as we move on, but let people know that we are talking about something that will benefit them. It's not always about money. Yes, it's about money because without money, life cannot be so sweet. But I want you to take this thing out of this show today. So, a relationship association association is an investment on its own. So that's why relationship is a special kind of investment. Know that if you are up, invest in people. You don't know who you will meet when you're coming down. They always say that when you're climbing, be careful what you do when you're climbing, because you never know what is going to happen to you when you come down. So that is part of relationship investment. When you invest in people, you always get something in return. But we discuss and unpack it. So that is what relationship investment is all about.
Okay, then when you say,
but I'm gonna add something to that, right? Something to make you understand where the whole discussion is going a little bit. Look at today. You can think about celebrities and some rich men in the past, but today they don't even have a place to put their head on. Have they invested in relationship wisely, which we will talk about today? Do you think those things will happen? Maybe or maybe not. So it's a very critical part of our life to be very careful to invest not only to ourselves, not only on money, material, not only on spiritual, but also on relationship.
But then again, how do you know who to invest in?
Good question. How do you know who to invest in? Yeah, because now you are talking about investment the right way. So because now if you say invest in, somebody might think like, okay, invest money. So how do you know who to invest in? Your mind and person, who you are, will attract the right people to you. Just take this and know it. Who you are and how you position your mind will attract the right people to you. You attract what complements you. So like last time we talked about investing in yourself, you need to build yourself. Build yourself. Once you build yourself, trust me, you will attract what complements you. So going straight into the question Didi just asked, once again, I see Rosemendi is saying yeah, and Ibrahim is saying that's true.
Somebody just said something about, what about YouTube? We are live on YouTube as well.
We should be live on YouTube. I think we're not live on YouTube.
Okay, you didn't stream it.
It looks like I don't see YouTube on the screen. Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah,
yes, we are
live on YouTube.
We're live on YouTube. If it's not streaming, just let us know.
Yeah, is it the same with the Facebook? Yeah.
Can you check? Yeah, the same. Go to Show&Tell Support Network. Type it on YouTube. You'll see us. We're live there right now. So, and like I said, this episode today is an episode that you cannot miss. Please hit the share button. Okay, Kejide say right on, sir. Yes, I'm going to write on. Thank you for listening.
Please share. Please share.
So, Didi asked me a very, very interesting, important question. Didi
How do you know who to invest in?
Yes,
people are they really worthy to invest in?
I'm going to answer that now. In them? Remember the topic. If you just joined us, we're talking about investment in life. And I have said it, and I'm not gonna be apologetic about it. There are 3 areas you invest in life. You either invest in human, which is yourself and relationship, or you invest in materials, which is assets and money, or you invest in the spiritual realm, which is building your faith, doing all those things, fasting and prayer and all those things. Those are investments you can make in life. Take it to the bank, agree or disagree. That is from the lens I'm looking at what I'm talking to you about today. So Didi asked me, I talked about relationship investment as a topic that we're discussing today. And Didi asked me, how do you know who to invest in? And I said, very, very clear. You build yourself, you will attract what complements you. So it starts from first of all, you building yourself. You making sure that you are ready, because you don't give what you don't have, right?
Yeah.
So when you build yourself to attract what complements you, now you open up to invest in relationship. Now, first of all, you need to identify who to invest in your efforts, your time, your resources in, because there's some atom of risk involved in it. You do not want to pick the wrong investment choice. So it's a relationship thing. You make sure you pick the right person. Identify those who you can lean on. You know, there are people that will always be there for you, regardless of your situation, regardless of whether you're poor, you're rich, you have one eye, you have two eyes, you have one hand. There are people that will always be there for you. This is where, when you build yourself and know what you want and know your self-worth, you open the door to attract what complements you. Now you start to put people. I will talk later on how you classify people. Today's show is going to be full of nuggets, full of juicy things. Please hit the share button right now. Subscribe to our channels. You will have these opportunities once in a while, and trust me, this is worth your time. So you identify who you can lean on. You know, I can lean on you, Didi, because I chose you, you chose me. You know, identify who you can lean on. There are people you don't pick to lean on. You lean on them, they will shift and you fall on the floor. It is natural. That's who they are. You got to figure that out. Identify who you can lean on. And then there are people who will wipe your tears before asking you, why are you crying? That's the kind of people you need in your life. And not somebody that you'll be crying, they'll be asking you, hey, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? And then when you tell them why you're crying, is that why you're crying? And then they walk away. They're not the people you need. You need that person that will just come, oh my goodness, oh Kings, Didi, why are you crying? And grab you and wipe your tears and say, okay, calm down, stop crying. And then, can you now tell me why you're crying? That is who you need. That is exactly who you need. You don't need the guy that wants to even video you while you're crying. Come and see this guy that always act like he knows it all. He's crying. And before you know it, they share your video before even coming to you to say, why are you crying? They've already started using your video to make content, right? Before even coming to ask you why you're crying. So identify those, know that. Then, like I said, it involves patience. They said, if you can't wait for Isaac, these are for the Christians. If you can't wait for Isaac, you give birth to Ishmael, right? I had somebody say that one time and this stuck in my head. If you cannot wait for Isaac, you give birth to Ishmael. Not to say Ishmael is bad, but that's the narrative for those who are Christians. You know? So it means that you need to wait for something planned for you to happen. You don't quit at the last minute. You don't give up. When you believe in something, you go for it, right? So knowing who to invest in, picking that right person you can lean on, identifying that person that will wipe your tears before asking you, why are you crying? Understanding that it involves patience. You need to wait for Isaac, else you give birth to Ishmael, right? These are very important facts. And then another thing, treat people with dignity. If you're picking me to invest in me, you need to also know that you need to treat me with dignity and respect. You don't just pick people to invest in so that you can trash them. We'll talk about it in a minute, right? You need to rank people, see how they rank in the way you interact with them. And then, I can't say this enough, be patient. Don't put yourself first. Patience comes with a lot of power. Some of us here are not patient in everything we do in life. So patience comes with a lot of power. You need to really understand when is the right time, what is the end goal, and how do I get there? And I think those are how you pick who to invest in and things you should have in mind as you pick who to invest in.
All right. How about that question? Like, I understand investing in people, but how do you find who do you invest in? Like, do you go around looking for people to invest in or relationship to invest in? Like, how does that work?
So if I get your question correct, can I say more like, what does it take to make a successful investment now, right? That's kind of, I can rephrase that question. Am I correct to say that?
Yeah.
Is that okay? So yes, again, once again, I see Sama Violet, patience is a virtue. Correct. Thank you. This is interaction. Not only did he ask me, there will be a time I'll tell you to ask me all the questions you have. All right. So thanks for Abraham says what is a fact. So, and someone said right answer. Mary Wanya said right answer. Thank you. Please share this and let people know that we are discussing and sharing something that is very, very juicy, very important. So if I rephrase the question did he ask me, and I look at it like, you know, how do you know? Now, what does it take to make sure that with all what I told you, you pick the right person? What does it take to hold on to that, right? Right. I will say when you pick the right person and know you're going to be patient, now you're hoping for that investment to be successful because it is a two-way thing. Now you got to look at how, do you remember the last episode when I talked about inner circle? Now you're going to look at there are circles that you place people in, both consciously and subconsciously, whether you believe what I'm saying, whether you know it or not. Have you heard about inner circle? Somebody say, oh, that's my inner circle. Whether you know it or not, as people come around you, you are placing them in a circle without knowing. And somebody will ask me, what are these circles? So please listen. There are about 6 circles that you use to place people. So with everything I told you earlier, you know, you picking these people. Now know where you place them because each circle have a way you treat people in that circle. Now, the very first circle, pay attention. The very first circle is a circle of myself. That is the circle that you personally, you are in. Yeah, some of us said the inner circle. Exactly. It's 6 circles. So you're going to listen now for the 6 circles and I'm going to unpack them for you. But again, once again, I keep saying it, share and make sure we get more people to listen to this so that they listen while it's hot, right? The circle of myself is the circle that nobody else should be in except you. And then another person that can be there can be your wife or your, like someone that is a ride or die. But more importantly, that is the circle for you. So that circle of myself is where you hear self-love. You need to care for me. If you don't have me, then there will be no me giving you. So that circle, you need to treat that circle with everything you have because that is only one in that circle, and that's you. So that circle becomes your health, your well-being, your mental being, your physical appearance, everything you do, you take care of that circle. Then there is a second circle after the me circle, which is the family circle. You have heard about my family circle. The family circle, people are in the family circle because of natural factors like birth, my cousins, my sister, my brother. They're in the family circle. But now there's a way you handle the family circle. If you handle the family circle the right way, the family circle will bring you good results. If you handle the family circle the wrong way, the family circle will bite you and be your worst nemesis, your worst enemy. So remember the topic here is how do you make sure that you build this investment and make it a successful relationship investment? So I'm trying to answer that by telling you, first of all, you have to know where people belong. You have to place them. You are the one placing them in this circle. They don't just fall in. The family circle, yes, people fall into family circle. But trust me, there are people that are your family, don't even know their name, don't even care who they are. So my family circle, yes, you belong to my family circle, but I have to certify you to be there to receive the investment from me. If not, I'm not investing in you. You get my point? Yeah. You are in my family circle does not mean I must invest in you. You can be in my family circle and stay there. God placed you there. Who cares? Because you don't give, you're not going to get. Right? So I'll tell you about giving and taking. That's coming. So now the third circle, I've told you the first circle, the me circle, right? I've told you the second circle, the family circle. The third circle is the friend circle. Very important. That is the circle that people abuse most of the time. Everybody is your friend. No, everybody is not your friend. There are people that belong to the fourth circle, and you mistakenly keep placing them on the third circle. These are the acquaintances, the people you meet at the place of work, the people you work with. I'm riding KK, you're riding KK. You are not my friend. Me and you talk every day. We come to work, we say hi, we say hello. Does not mean we are friends, we are acquaintances. It means we can connect and disconnect anytime, right? There is no contract. It's just we are circumstantial connectors. We connected because of environment, circumstance, or what happened. So Your fourth circle is the acquaintance circle. And please always make sure you know if the person is a friend or an acquaintance. These are two different people treated two different ways, involving two different levels of investment. Now, the fifth investment, I'm going to pause and ask you again to share. Like Ajay Fulizi said, share this. Yes. David Joyce said, right on, sir. I am feeling energized on this. So please share this because it's not just for you alone. Share this so someone can listen to
say
it.
yes, sir. Keep it
So
coming.
the acquaintance circle. Now, the fifth circle is the professional helper circle. There are people that help you to grow professionally. They are not friends. They are not acquaintances. There are people that are helping you to grow professionally. It can be job. It can be anything. They are professional helpers. And now you have the circle that me and you know very well, the stranger circle. You have to know who is a stranger. You know, when somebody knocks on your door, you look from the window. I don't know who the hell this guy is. That's you go back. That's a stranger, right? Yeah. You don't open door to everybody. So the same way you open your heart and your relationship investment, you got to know the stranger. The stranger sometimes wants your investment, sometimes doesn't want your time. So you have 6 circles. So the first answer to your question, I know I'm taking too long to get to that, is making sure you place people the right place. And I know you're going to ask me a lot of questions about these circles later on. So yes, we can get to that. And another one is have a system to manage each of these circles. Each of these circles have a different level of attention and investment that you should put in. They don't need the same level of investment. So you need to personally have a way to manage each of these. And then I said it earlier, treat people with dignity and don't fill the relationship with my need. Okay, now you pick me to be in a relationship with you and you want to invest, and all that I hear every day is, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. Come on, what kind of relationship is this? Every day is all about your personal needs. No, you have to bring value and character into the relationship. Know what to expect out of it and know what to put into it. And also, another way to carry this relationship forward is to learn how to say sorry. Sorry does not diminish who you are. Sorry means I've realized my mistake and I'm not going to make it again. So learn how to say sorry, because we're all work in progress. Nobody's a perfect being. So as long as we understand that we're all going to make mistakes and we are going to own up to our mistakes, then you will grow this relationship, the investment that you're making, you will definitely grow it. So I hope you are understanding the point where I'm coming from. And then there's what we call the 50-50 rule and the 70-30 rule in investment. That rule is there and will always be there to stay. I know I talked too much. Can I stop here?
Okay, yeah. Let's take questions, right?
All right. So, okay, let's take questions.
No, they are questions.
All right. Anybody? Sorry. Somebody says sorry is a word that softens the heart. The word really goes a long way. Yes, people don't tell me sorry when they offend me. People don't tell you sorry when they offend you. Then it's all about expectation. That's the topic we can discuss another day. Expectation is the problem we are having in life. When you go put a very high expectation on people, they will break your heart. Let me repeat it again. When you put very high expectation on people, they will break your heart. They say if you have nothing, you have nothing to lose. Just put that at the back of your mind. If you have nothing, you have nothing to lose. If you expect nothing, you have nothing to worry. So Amarachi, my darling Amarachi, that we always, our special friend in Show&Tell, when you say people don't tell you sorry, then it means you have placed a very high expectation or maybe a medium expectation on what happened. But at the same time, you need to understand that it depends on where you place them in the 6 circles that I mentioned. If you place somebody as a stranger and the person offends you, I'm not expecting sorry. Sometimes you slap me, I slap you back. You're a stranger. I don't have to. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't want to please you. You're a stranger. Who the hell are you to slap me? I will slap you back. A friend slaps me, I will start to discuss and say, what did I do wrong? Why did you slap me? A stranger slaps me, boy, I give you boy. Let's keep life moving. So if I'm expecting a stranger to say sorry, I may be moving the stranger to a circle that the stranger does not belong. Or maybe naturally you expect everybody to have sense. You never know who doesn't have sense walking around the street.
Okay. This person said,
most African men don't say, I'm sorry. Jesus have mercy. I'm an African man.
That is so
Mark, You're an African man and you're saying this, but it's true.
Oh,
It's true. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. Mark, you are very correct. We have ego. African men have ego, and it's worse when your level of maturity with the person you're partnering with is not at the same level. For example, you are an uneducated man. You did not go to school. You go and marry a graduate, a first-class graduate from a university, and you expect two of you to interact at the same level. The answer is no, my brother. You will have times when you think that the lady is looking down upon you. Of course, you know who you married. You married an intellectual who is smart upstairs, and you did not go to school does not mean you are not smart. But you should understand there should be some give and take. There are things that this lady will say which may come to you offensive, but to her is a normal because she operates at a very different realm, very different frequency. So you need to know what you're jumping into. So when you say African men are stubborn, they don't say sorry, of course the answer is yes. But it all comes down to education and knowledge. It all comes down to understanding. It all comes down to, if I am a graduate and Didi is a PhD holder, I know what I'm expecting. And I know that I married this lady for love.
Are you expecting me to say sorry if I have a PhD holder?
Of course you should. It's a natural thing. Then you're the one that having the ego, not me. Then you're the one with the ego, not me. And I expect your ego to expect you when it comes to relationship. We play at a level ground, which I will talk about the 50-50 and 70-30 rule.
Here and you're here.
Even though you're here professionally, it does not mean you're here in a relationship. Unless it's charity, then it's no longer a relationship. Then you're my benefactor. Another topic for another day. What's the next question here? But some we keep on. Okay, let's say. But some we keep on. I think with that message. But some we keep on hurting you and always saying sorry. All right, I will answer you this in the next thing I want to say. Thank you. Yes. I will leave it in the screen maybe for a second, but I'll answer you. I want to talk about something. I want to go into
jump the question, right?
Okay.
Let me go back to it. What does it take to make a successful relationship investment? Is that what I jumped?
No, I think I answered you.
Answered it? Okay. Explain the 50-50 rule and the 70-30 rule.
Okay. The 50, I mentioned it earlier. There's a 50-50 rule and the 70-30 rule, right? So in relationship, I just said it briefly. Please, again, share this right now. Please share this. Let's bring people. We change the world. We make a better relationship. We make a better society if we all listen to what I'm saying. Hannah say, keep it up. Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate that. So hit the share button right now. Tell them there's something better than money right now, better than giveaway, but a good giveaway that I am giving you right now.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is, you can't beat it in anywhere. So did you just ask me? I mentioned there's a 50-50. There should be a balance, but there's also 50-50 balance and 70-30 rule. So, and she said, what is this 50-50? What is this 70-30 rule? So now let me explain. In relationship, when it's a 50-50 relationship, it means there should be a balance. It means I am coming. Remember, relationship investments is you are investing so that you can get something in return. And I am accepting to invest with you so that I can also get something in return. So if me and you are coming into a relationship investment, know this. If we are coming into a relationship investment, it should be a 50-50. I don't care what culture you come from. I don't care what religion you follow. I'm telling you the 50-50 rule means you are in need to give me, and I am in need to give you. The level of giving can be different based on what you are able to give, but there's mutual understanding of you're giving me and I'm giving you. I am not there because I always want to take from you. Take. Then it's no longer a good relationship. Then you are taking from me. Then it's no longer a 50-50. It is now a maybe 70-30 or even 100-0. All right. So, but if you're going to give, I want you to be very frugal. Don't empty yourself and say, Keynes came to show and tell us it's a 50-50, but we should give. Don't eat tomorrow's food today. Yeah. Do not go and eat tomorrow's food today.
I know sometimes we do that and be like, tomorrow we'll think for
tomorrow will take care of yourself. Then tomorrow you are begging people for money because you squandered tomorrow's money today. So it's the same thing in relationship. It's a 50-50 does not mean you're going to go give everything you have and just start crying and say, Kings told us to give. No. But there is then the 70-30 relationship. And this is where the celebrities. This is where the rich people and me and you who are not rich yet comes in. We can get in a relationship that is a 70-30, and the 30% can come from me because I don't have as much resources. But the little I have, remember the Christians say, Paul and Peter, whatever, say, neither gold nor silver I have, what I have I give, right? Yeah. So we are coming from that perspective of neither silver nor gold we have, what we have we give. We give love, we give affection, we give caring. We can come to you and help you do some domestic things and clean up things. And that is the little I can give you. Like some of us who come to Show&Tell is giving you what you give back is to share. What you give back is to say, Kings, God bless you. I can't even count how many times me and Didi have received God bless you. You know, that is what you get. It does not mean if you have, you will not give. It means that at the moment you do not have. Then the other person that is giving 70% or 80%. That is the classification. That's where charity comes into play. You know, charity comes in. That's why I say, if you always come to me and say, give me, then I have to look at myself, am I charity? And I want you to use that lens. If you have a relationship, all you do is hear the person. Today, give me Gary. Tomorrow, give me rice. The next day, oh, good neighbor. Oh, you're my friend. Give me tomato. The next day, oh, good neighbor. Can I use your pot to cook rice? Every day. That's not relationship. No. It can be a relationship, but then you got to calibrate and decide where does it belong. Is it a 50-50 or is it a 70-30, right? You got to learn where does it belong. And so that you can always make sure you are doing what is right. So that's what the 50-70
rule. Don't be someone that will take, don't give.
100%.
Don't be a take person.
100%.
Don't be a taker. Sometimes be a giver as well.
I agree 100%.
Right?
I agree.
Okay.
Do we have
any
question from our beautiful audience? I see Idowu says so right, Daddy. Thank you. And okay, Kijile said beautiful evening. Yes. I need, if you have questions as we interact, this is interaction. I know you agree with me. Feel very free to ask your questions. We're looking at the screen as well. And please hit the share button so that we can share this so others can benefit from it. Because this, you don't always give money. Sometimes you give knowledge, all right? Anambra, somebody's watching from Anambra. Okay. Thank you all. Please hit that share button. Let's continue to bring people to learn and make our world a better place. Yeah. Giver never lack. Yes, that is true. Giver never lack. Somebody say, Kings, you're a great preacher of our times. Oh, you call me now a preacher. I'm going to open my church. Jesufemi, oh, how you doing? All right. So I see somebody said something. Kings, no, there's a question I saw on the screen here that talks about marriage. How did it disappear? Really? Okay, Idowu said, but in terms of marriage, is it proper to be 50-50?
Yes. Yes and no in some aspects.
Perfect. Yes and no. So I have a question on the screen. I'm going to answer your question. So please put your questions as we answer. So because it's an interactive session. Before we go to the next few things. In marriage, first of all, 50-50 have ways you look at it. And I want you to look at it from this angle. 50-50 means I am coming into this relationship, understanding that I am not perfect, knowing my imperfection, but knowing that I will give you to the extent my ability and my powers can, right? I am going to open myself and give you. And I will be selfless in giving. And you are going to say almost the same thing to me.
That's right.
So it is the 50-50 there. Some people in Africa interpret 50-50 like, oh, I'm making $10,000 a month. You're making $5,000 a month. Right. Everything I bring to buy rice, you must bring to buy rice. If we're going to cook soup, I bring $10, you bring $10, we cook soup. That is wicked stupidity because all fingers are not equal. That is far different from the 50-50 I'm talking about right here. So the 50-50 I'm talking about right here is the ability to understand that I am not going to be selfish. Like, let me tell you an example. I know my African brothers in America will hate me. There are some people that leave America and go to Nigeria and marry a wife. And they bring the woman in America and they expect that the woman will come and go and learn how to be a nurse and become a nurse. And the man will sit down home and the woman will go and make money and feed him and the kids. And then expect that this woman will go to work, do her overtime, bring the money, come back, cook, serve them, shower the kids, prepare them for school, drop them in school, go back to work. Come on, you marry a Jackie. All right? So then it becomes, I will sit and you take care of me because I believe I brought you in. oh, marriage is not a 50-50. I'm the man of the house. It's going to be whatever I say. Then you are getting it wrong, because the years and the age at which you are in is like you're thinking like you're in the age of our grandparents, great-grand who married 5 wives. And this woman will be responsible for cooking. This one will be responsible for cutting their nails. This one will be responsible for going to farm 9 and do the 9 thing in the farm. So it is no longer that age. We're in the age that some women make more than their husband. Some women make more money than their husband. So you need to now understand what the 50-50 mentality is all about. I'm not talking about 50-50 like if I want to cook, we want to cook rice, Didi will bring $10, I bring $10 and we cook rice. Then I'm stupid. Then I'm not worth a man. If I have, I will give her and say cook. And if she have, she will go and buy and cook. It is the understanding that so many people are missing. When you bring, listen, people come into relationship with 50-50, right? Which is natural, and expect that you bring 50, like you open your heart, I open my heart, and they will watch you. The first day you give them $10, right? I'm giving an example here. And the next day you borrow $15 from them. Now you are owing them $5 because they've given you back the $10. Now they are still thinking, okay, you took $15 from me. The next day you give them back $10. So you've given them back the 5 and they're owing you 5. As a smart, crooked, wicked man you are, a woman, the next time you come and borrow 50. So in your head, you're always doing this math. Who is owing who now? I think I gave too much. I think she gave too much. Like you're balancing a stupid equation in your head. And that is wickedness. We do it. I said Rosemandi is laughing and loving. We do it. And some of us are in this trap of how many times have I given and how many times have I received? And you'll keep, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't do the math of finding out, is this relationship worth it? Because if you're in a relationship and the person is all about give me, it's not worth it. All right? We can talk about it another time. But the question I'm answering here is about 50-50 that is on the screen. It's marriage. The 50-50 is about how you open yourself and how you get into the environment and how you step into the relationship, and not what plays around in it. Sometimes it can be 100-0. Sometimes it can be 60-40. What plays around is different from what mindset we go into it with. Any more questions? I see questions, or do you want to ask yours? Please share this. We're not going to stay here forever, but share this and bring great minds. Let's interact.
Thumbs up the video, love and like,
and put some love emojis. Let me know you are getting something out of it, right? Even those who are laughing, I see people like, oh, just cracking up.
Let me let you guys know something. You guys know we have a star button in this.
Oh yeah, now you're gonna tell them. Yes, there's a star button. You can give stars, right?
Yeah, you guys never tried it. I don't think you ever tried it.
If you give stars, we put the money back to Show&Tell Support Network. So always know that.
So don't be always a giver.
A receiver.
A receiver, sorry. Don't always receive from us. Give stars so we can put it back to you when we're giving again, right?
All right. Okay.
All right. My next question is, what if you do all this, right, and it fails?
That's a good one. What if, I know some of you are thinking about this question she just asked me. What if you do all these things King said and it fails? All right? And someone says, should a relationship begin or for selflessness? All right, I'm going to put that question on the screen because I really want to answer that. I can't find it again. I'm doing this myself today. So this question is on the screen. Mark Afoma says, should relationship be for gains or for selflessness? I will answer it. Okay, let me answer it before I go to what Didi just asked me.
Go ahead.
Please share this, all right? Remember I said, if you're going into a relationship, you have to first of all ask yourself, what am I going in for? And I gave you criteria, things you should look at for, how you identify who you invest in, right? If you just joined us, there was a question about, how do I know I'm getting in for the right reason and I'm going to do this investment for the right reason? And I talked about being patient. I said, if you don't wait for Isaac, you give birth to Ishmael. I talked about identifying people who you can lean on and not people you want to lean on and they shift, you fall on the floor. There are people that will say, oh, follow me, lean on me. Know that song, lean on me when you're not strong. They will be there and do their hand like this. The moment you're about to fall, they say, oh, and they will shift and you crash and they'll move and be like, oh, I told you to fall and you're falling. Look at this idiot. There are people like that. You should know them. They don't practice what they tell you. They tell you I love you, but behind they just They're just lusting. They're not loving. All right. You should also know that. So when you apply all these criteria and treat people with respect, how they should treat you, and understand that sometimes we're all work in progress. Sometimes it does not work exactly how we want it. Now you can sit back and watch. So, but one thing you have to understand, I said this earlier, that's to answer this question. If you go into a relationship and think the relationship is just going to be for you to give, you have become Father Christmas and you are the charity man. Then it's a 70-30 or 80-20 relationship. Then it's not the kind of relationship that I was talking about earlier. Remember, I talked about the 6 circles. If you just joined, maybe you need to watch this video because I'm not going to keep repeating it. There are the 6 circles that we use to place people. So there is always going to be gain in a relationship. Whether you like Mark, I'm answering you. There should be gain. No relationship should just be me giving and receiving nothing. Then it is not a relationship, it is exploitation. I'm going to repeat. If I'm in a relationship and I'm investing in it, remember I'm talking about investment relationship, which means I am putting something to get something in return.
Right.
I must get something in return. The must is a capital must. Even in marriage, if I'm not getting nothing from you, me and you no go there here.
No, there's no need.
Exactly. And if you're not getting anything from me, you go down waka. So that is how it is, right? So investment means there must be something in return. Marriage, somebody says, is marriage an investment? Of course, marriage is an investment. Raising children is an investment. Yeah. Giving birth to kids is an investment. Yes. I will answer this question, is marriage an investment? I'm going to touch it. I'll be your marriage counselor today. So let me finish the one on the screen. Relationship must have something to get from it. And then how you embrace it is the selflessness. So the 2 things on the screen must, it's not all, it's and. Gain and selflessness. It's not all, O-R, it's A-N-D. If I am not getting something in return in a relationship, why are you there? You just there to check a box, I'm somebody's wife? Of course, then you have gained something to answer somebody's wife. That's what you're gaining. Or I want to answer a married man. Okay, my gain is I answered the box, married man. So there must be something you gain. Now it all depends on the level of the gain.
You want to answer married man?
You don't woman. Check, gain. Right? Yeah. It's a gain. Now, but you're going to go into it with a selfless mind. You don't come in it like, I'm going to go there and suck. That means you're a gold digger. Yeah. You've heard about gold diggers, right? That means you're not coming
there for a long term. You're not there for long term.
You're just there for what you get.
Right.
Now,
it's not going to last.
It's of course.
It's not going to last.
And if I'm smart, you should see the red flag from day one.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait forever. So that takes me to the question I want to answer. Because
that question?
The question about, you asked me a question. You asked me a question and then I want to answer that. So the question you asked me, you said, what if you're there and it does not last? So I think I answered some of the things, but please keep the questions coming and please hit the share button because I want to hear you ask me questions. I want to take as many questions as you have today. If you're just joining, oh, I'm so sorry. You need to watch the video because the juice been packed out.
You missed a bit.
But it did not miss a lot because right now more stuff going to be packed out.
What's that question he asked?
There's a question. Okay, somebody said, how about investing in relationships that you know won't work out? Is that really bad? Okay, so that is tied to the question you asked me. You asked me, what if you do all this and it does not work? Yeah. So reward what you ask is what did he just ask me, which I'm about to answer right now. All right. And I want you all to please pay attention and please hit the share button again for those who are not here so they can take advantage of it. If a relationship is falling apart, don't be so supernatural or full of faith to say it is going to work when you know it's not working. And this is what I'm going to say. If you're in a car driving to a destination and the engine of the car just knock, boom, the car is done. Do you sit in that car and expect to get to the destination?
Oh, no.
I'm going to repeat it. If you are in a car, the car just, or you are in, let me use the one you may have experienced. You are in a bus traveling, public transport. The tire just burst. and the driver said there is no spare tire, and the driver come out and sit down, and you have somewhere you want to go, do you sit down with the driver and wait for nothing? The answer is no. Victoria said not at all. Fumilayo said no. So then it means if it's not working, you need to put effort to make it work. You need to make sure the other party knows that it's not working, and that's where the counselor or the discussion or the mediation comes in. That is a whole different topic. But we're not talking about marriage as a topic here. We're talking about investing in relationship, which is relationship you pick by yourself because you're picking it. People are picking you and you're picking them. So in that kind of relationship, if it's not working, then move on. Then we're all work in progress. Everything must not work exactly how we want it. You know, but just know that a fair relationship is a witness to the one that will succeed.
Okay.
A failed relationship, that relationship that did not work, will be the witness to the one that worked very well. So remember, if you're in a relationship and everything crashes, didn't work, and you go into another relationship, everybody's watching. That one becomes your lesson, becomes the witness that, oh, I've made my mistakes and I'm not going to make it again. Now it's working. Some of us listening to me now, your new boyfriend or your new girlfriend is not the person you've been with forever. And may not be the last. I'm not telling you to jump around. But if something is not working, why
hang around?
Why hang around?
If
you marry a husband that every day he comes back, all he does is use you as a punching bag, punch the heck out of you. You go out, you have this big bump on your face, and you tell people that you hit your head on the wall. Meanwhile, it's somebody's hand. Why are you there until you die? Is that when you're gonna get out?
Exactly.
You know, but I'm not telling you to break your marriages. Do everything you can to fix situations in relationship. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And unless you're in an environment where you cannot get out, that's a whole different thing. Then something is trapping you. You know it's not working. Then there's nothing you can do. God help us, you don't find yourself in that environment. So, and at the end of the day, you should just know that no one cares about you just for nothing. Anyone that says I care for you have a reason. Nobody cares for nobody for nothing. And I'm going to tell you this, including myself. Nobody cares about you. Oh, I just care about you. Why? I just care about you. Why? No, I just care, Didi. I just care about you. Why do you care about me? I just care about you. Then I'm stupid. It's not true.
It's not true.
There is a reason for everything. There is a reason for everything. There's a reason why someone cares about you. So for someone to invest in you, for someone to say, I want to stick with you in this investment relationship, there must be something they are getting out of it. No matter how you sugarcoat it, there must be something they are getting out of it. Now it's up to you to sit back and figure out what is that they're getting. Is it a 50-50? Is it a mutual beneficial stuff? He or she is getting, I am also getting something. Then that's when you start to say, okay, what circle? Remember, if you just joined, you miss the circle. What circle does this person fall in? So that you can now know the level of what you give, because each circle requires a special way to treat it. Remember, the first circle is yourself, my circle. I will treat my circle more than anything in the world. I don't care how I love myself. I will treat my circle more than anything in the world. So my circle is the first circle. It deserves a special treatment. Then you have the second circle, family circle. The family circle, people are in there by default. They are your family. They are your family. Whether you live or die, your family is your family. You cannot rewrite it. Your mother is your mother. You cannot have two. Your father is your father, unless the DNA did not tell you the truth. Your father is your father. Whether you go to the moon, you go to the south or not, your father. So family circle is a family circle. Now, what difference is there is how you treat members of the family circle. If the family circle comes and become toxic, you will still keep them as family circle, but you will invest zero into it. It's not a must that you have to treat family with everything you have. Some family circle members don't deserve your full treatment. Some family circle members don't even deserve your phone call. Some family circle members deserve you go and die and ride with them. Some family circle members will be there, you will fall, they will grab you. Some family circle members, you're crying, they will grab their phone and video you when you're crying and put in the social media before they come to you and ask you, why were you crying? That is the way life is. So if you find how people fit into the family circle, you decide how you treat them, period. Now you have another circle after yourself, after your family. You have the circle we all talk about every time, which is the friends. Your friend circle, I choose my friends. They don't come to me by force. You choose your friends. So that circle, whoever that is in that circle, you accepted them, you choose them. And guess what? I can put you there, I can take you out of there. So I can elevate you from a stranger to a friend. I can demote you from a friend to a stranger. Just know that. It's you and I met as a stranger. We came into the circle of friendship. We move into the marriage circle, right? Which is me circle. Yeah. That circle that is bonded, two and two came together and become one, and that's me. Now, people can come into friends. It doesn't work out. It didn't work out. They end up as strangers. They move on. And now we talked about another circle, which is the acquaintance. People take that circle, make mistake out of it. They think friends, everyone that you meet at work, you talk with, my co-worker is your friend. Hell no. Your co-workers are not all your friends, right?
Somebody gave us a star.
Somebody gave us a star for the first time. Nice. Who gave us a star?
Monday. I think if you see more on your phone, Monday gave us a star.
Oh, nice. Thank
you. Thank you so much.
Even though you're sharing, somebody decided today to give a star to Show and Tell. I love it. That is what I'm talking about, right? I know the starting interrupted me. Let me finish the second thing.
Yes, sorry.
I talked about me circle, right? You grab that. I talked about the family circle, the friend circle, the acquaintance, and now you have the last two circles, the professional helpers and the strangers. So just know where you place people. And I think with that, I'm going to take maybe one more question or two from the audience and we wrap it up.
Yeah, there was someone that kept asking a question. Must there be a relationship? Something.
I have a question on the screen. You're on fire. Oh, will I see you on fire? Thank you. So there's a question that somebody asked, must there be a relationship before investment?
Yes.
The answer is no. The answer is no, because relationship is an investment. So you don't invest before you invest. I don't know how to say it. Relationship, remember there are different investments we make in life. That's how this topic today started, right? We have three categories of investment. You have the human investment. Last time we talked about the self-investment, investing in yourself, building your knowledge, equipping yourself, preparing yourself to embrace the world. Now we're talking about relationship. That is the human investment. Then the material investment, that is where you invest in assets, money, capital investments, making money, using money to make money. Then you have the spiritual investment where you build your faith, you move mountains. So today we said, okay, let's finish the topic on human investment, which is the relationship. So there cannot be an investment in relationship without so they are the same. You go into relationship because you want to put something in it so that you can get something out of it, or you going into it because you want to put something in it for a reason. Maybe you want to do charity, and your reason for charity is to make the world a better place, like Show and Tell is doing. That is where I mentioned celebrities. People who are rich should consider investing in people, because as you climb up, you never know who you're going to meet when you're coming down. The mistake some people make is they climb up, they remove the ladder, they kick the ladder, they dust the floor, they think nobody will come up to meet me, I will be there forever, forgetting that the life is like something in motion. You are up, you come down. You may go back up again, you come down. So when you coming down, who you met matters. Alex, somebody gave you something?
Yeah, star.
Another star from someone?
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, Tim.
Alexa.
Thank you,
Alexa.
These stars, giving stars to Show and Tell Support Network means two things. You appreciate the work we do. You love the energy we bring in. You love what we do. You're also supporting us to support others. Like I said at the beginning of the show,
bless you guys.
We are rolling out books to kids who cannot afford exercise book to go to school. This week coming, you will see a lot of videos. We are going into rural communities in Africa with our own books. Go to our page, you will see the copies and the video of the books, picture. We are shipping these books to rural areas. And I had today, Joy just told me, Joy is on the show here, Joy David. She just told me Joy is one of our street angel. If you are in Aba or in Abia State or in Imo State, the Joy is on the screen. Joy is the coordinator of Imo Abia in Nigeria, part of Show&Tell Support Network. Street Angels. She just told me today she got a shipment of books and school bags. She and her team will go now and deliver school books and bags to kids who could not afford it in life. These are people who never expected that somebody would think about them. So Joy and all the street angels in this show, I see you all
so much.
Thank you. Next week is your week.
May God bless you, enrich you in everything that you do.
We're going to showcase what you guys are doing. They're doing amazing work.
Amazing humans. Work. You guys are beautiful.
Superhumans, man. They sacrifice their time. Joy is in school, but she steps out of school to go and do these things. The same way, almost all the street angels, I see so many of the names here. Even Rose Mendy is a street angel. She's also on this show. There's this other guy, Ruben from Ghana. These are wonderful people. So any question before we wrap it up?
Yeah, there was something.
Do you see any question? Yeah. Somebody said marriage or relationship is a matter of give and take. Of course. You give and take. It all depends on how much you're giving and how much you're taking. If you're going to sit down and think because I am going to walk my behind off and take care of you because you married me, because you are in a relationship with me, then you a sucker. Like all you do is suck life out of people. Then I don't want to be there with you. I'm out. Bye-bye.
You're a parasite.
That's how it is. You're becoming a parasite. Exactly. Why you don't want to say it loud? Why you don't want to say it loud? Somebody said, what about us that cannot send star? How can we support? Sema, share this. We love you.
For thinking about
share it. Let people know from your heart. Giving is not always about money. What you're getting now is a gift from me and Didi that you pay nothing for. It shouldn't always be money. So, Sama, we love you. We appreciate you. I know you are.
The thoughts counts a lot. The thought of thinking about how to help. We appreciate you.
So, any other question on the topic we covered today? Any question? I pray I read to be say okay. All right, Tim. Any other thing you have for me?
We're about to wrap it up. We didn't want to waste so much time. Oh my God, it's an hour already, guys.
Time flies.
Thank you so much for hanging in here with us. Thank you. I hope you learned a lot from this. We hope so.
And I hope you're going to go into the world now and take a second look at your relationships and ask yourself, am I investing my time and resources wisely? Is it worth the effort? Is it a relationship that is 50-50, not 50-50 as in money, but 50-50 as in I'm opening my heart to give you, and you should open your heart to give me as well. I will receive what you give me, understanding that you're giving me out of the abundance at the bottom, from the bottom of your heart. And I will give you so that you receive, knowing that I'm giving you everything I have. And I am in the relationship knowing that you can lean on me. When you say, I want to fall, I will tell you to fall and I will be there for you. Like Show&Tell music. If you listen to our music, say, I will hold your hand. I'll be there for you. And I know when you want to fall, you can fall on me, right? And somebody say, so what about the philanthropists? Are they investing in people? That is the 70-30. Jesufemi, I hope you've been listening to me all along. The 70-30 of the investment in relationship means someone have the upper hand. Someone have more. That means the person is giving, knowing that I am investing in the human capital. I'm investing in making the society a better place. I'm investing not, there are philanthropists that are exploiting people. They give you and they suck life out of you. They come to a community, they give the community and they want everybody to knock their head on the floor and worship them. That's not the one I'm talking about. You know them when you see them. You know all of them. They take all your family members and make you car washers. All you're doing is washing their cars every morning and they be paying school fees. And in their head, they are philanthropists. They are not. They suck life out of people. That's not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who have genuine heart to help humanity, who give because they believe in human capital investment.
Yeah.
It is human capital investment. It is human capital investment. You're investing in people to make a better society so that tomorrow, you that is a philanthropist today might fall out of grace tomorrow and have nothing. But some of the boys and ladies you helped who are now directors in companies, who are now CEOs of companies, we see you and say, this man, I remember when he was rich. He helped me to be who I am today. Sir, I'm giving you this car as a gift. I'm building you this house. I'm going to build
That
this.
happens.
You manage these tenants. And that is my payback to you for being a philanthropist that invested in me. So you see, it was a 70-30 when it happened. Later on in the future, it reversed to another 70-30. Now I'm the 70. I'm no longer the 30. Are you getting the point I'm making here? So today that is 70-30, I'm giving you 70 and you're giving me 30 does not mean it's going to stay like this forever. Nothing stays the same forever. Tomorrow, because I invested in you, when I don't have, the table will turn. You will invest back in me.
Nobody knows tomorrow.
That is how it is. That is how it is.
Tomorrow is pregnant.
Somebody's, I hope I answered you, Jesufemi. Kevin said, what of training a lady in school in agreement to marry her and later she says she can't marry you and offer a refund? Should you accept the refund?
I'll accept my refund.
I like the way you ended this by saying offer a refund, right? She offered you a refund. God, you are the luckiest man on earth. She offered you a refund.
I would take.
The mistake people make is there is what we call investing on something for selfish reason. That is not, thank you for even saying this. That is not the type of investment I'm talking about right here. That's the investment I mentioned earlier, that you brought a girl from Nigeria to America. You send her to a nursing school and she goes to nursing school, and now you sit back, and when she finishes school, she come back home, she go to work, do overtime, cook food, clean up the house, take the kids to school, everything. You sit back and say, after all, I brought you from Nigeria, right? That is the mentality, most of the things that happen around what you just said. When I'm in a relationship with you and I happen to have more than you, and I'm helping you to go to school and paying your school fees, if I'm giving you that from the bottom of my heart, and you're giving me the little you have from the bottom of your heart, remember, it's a mutual agreement. I should understand that nothing stays forever. That the investment I'm making is a risky investment. It must not always pay out the way it is. If I sit you down and say, sign this paper, I'm training you in school so you can marry me. That is not a relationship investment. Marriage. That is no longer marriage. That is now business. I'm not talking about business here. I hope you understand my point. So David Joyce said, marrying out of pity.
Yeah, that's what it is now.
You don't marry out of pity.
Please don't do that.
If a guy is paying your school fees today, and the guy is paying that school fees because he wants to marry you in the future so that he can get back his investment. If you agree to that, that's fine.
Good luck to you.
But it is not a must that when you finish training this girl in school, the girl must marry you. Go and look for a ready-made if that's what you want. There are ready-made ladies that are ready to marry you. If you are giving me money for my school fees as part of the relationship, that is part of the relationship. You don't do it because you're going to marry me tomorrow. After all, what of other things you get in the bedroom that you're not telling anybody about? Are you only paying school fees? Am I not also opening up myself for you in the room?
Refund me those.
How do you refund me that one back? That one makes you laugh.
Refund you.
How do you refund me for that
all
one?
My energy refund
because that person that pays your school fees, trust me, that person is opening your leg somewhere as well.
Nah.
So if I give you back the money, I will go and write a check for all the time that you did something. Let's leave that topic for another day.
Yes, sir.
So Joy is laughing about this one.
Yes, sir.
So what other question do you have?
Joy said, "Don't go." Joy, if I catch you there, don't go.
All right, we've really talked about it. Investing with motives. Thank you.
Yeah.
Carlo Brown. Thank you. Investing with motive for regaining in your marriage. I don't support or train again because you want to marry. It's a no-no.
It's a no for me. It's a no for me.
Thank you, Brown, Carlo. That's the point.
Yeah, big no.
Odo said that means my ex is selfish. Your ex, I don't want you to put your personal life on our show and tell.
No,
right?
I did not say he's selfish.
Your ex is not selfish. Remember, at every stage of a relationship or investment, there should be give and take. Yeah. And you have to accept what you're receiving for you to be able to give what you're giving. If you are giving without receiving, then take a look again at it. If you are receiving and you are telling yourself, I'm going to receive and run away. He thinks I'm going to marry him. When I finish school, I will show him.
Yeah,
then
away.
It's not a relationship. It is, I don't know how to quantify that or describe it. It's a business discussion arrangement that will backfire. I've seen people, that's where people started to fight after, I paid your school fee. when you were paying for my school fees. It was a mutual thing, right? It's a give and take.
It's just a give and take.
But at the end of the day, just use your mind and use your brain. Be careful. You don't say, I know what I'm saying, Kings. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But it does not mean there are people that train their wives.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen ladies train their husband.
And
I've seen them end up having a wonderful marriage.
True.
I've seen that. But it doesn't mean when you're training me, you rub it on my face, you must marry me, oh, you must marry me. You must marry me, oh, you must marry me. You know, I'm paying your school, you must marry me. If that's the music you're dancing to now, it's a risky dance. I'm telling you, it's a risky dance. Because that beautiful girl today, tomorrow you might see another more beautiful girl. That handsome guy today, tomorrow you might see another handsome guy. Until you have a ring in it, it does not belong to you.
Yeah.
See this? Until you have a ring in it, it's not yours. Anything can happen.
It's not finalized.
Anything can happen. And as long as you know anything can happen, then you're playing a game of risk.
When in business, there are risks.
Everything about life is risk. Even you driving a car is risk. Even you get out of your house is risk. Even you sleeping on your bed is everything we do in life is risk. So the only thing is you got to weigh how much risk are you able to take. We all take risk every minute. You got to weigh how much risk are we able to take. Even as you sit in your house using the Wi-Fi, is a risk. The rays that are passing through your body, if you ask the doctors, they will tell you everything about life is risk. All you do is weigh your options.
Take the risk. Take it. See that you do well or you don't do well.
When the son is a relationship without a good benefit, it's not a relationship.
Which one is
good benefit? That's not even benefit, but he said good benefit. Monday, I see your picture. You have your wife there. She's listening to you. Anything without good benefit, he put good in it.
Benefit is good.
Kevin said, but some people find it difficult to invest in people, maybe due to past experiences.
True.
Of course, it's true. Of course, it's true. But you cannot let your past experiences stop you from moving on. Experience, like I said, it is going to be failed relationship is a witness to the successful one. All right. The relationship that failed is the witness to the one that is successful. So past experiences becomes the beautiful teachers that makes you prepare best for the future. You don't use past experience to generalize everything and say, because he failed, everything I do will fail. How many times have you failed an exam?
Exactly.
Did you not continue taking exams? Did you say, because I failed an exam, I'm going to get out of school and no more? Because school, everything is fail. No. Something fails, something passes. So that is life. You learn the lesson from the one that fails and you make the one that you're in better. You don't repeat your mistake. Shame on you if you repeat the same mistake over and over.
Then something is wrong.
Then you are horrible. Then you're not learning. They say you fall, you get up and look back and dust off and say, okay, I am not going to fall again because of this reason. That's how life is. That's our relationship. Some marriages, let me tell you the truth. I'm not telling you guys to go and cheat around. But I have seen better lovers who come out because they have broken relationships. They have relationship, the man break their heart. They find, okay, this kind of human being is not the kind of man I need. They go to the second one, they fail again, they learn the second lesson. When they land on the final one, they cherish the man with all they have. They understand that it took them time now to learn their lesson, to land on this guy. And the guy is there for them. That is the relationship that is so sweet. They will share their past experiences. You listen to their story, they will sit down and be like, do you know, before I found you, man, I went through fire. And the guy will be like, even you, you're talking about your own. This girl I paid school fees did not marry me. I paid her school fees. She didn't marry me. I moved on. You will see them, they will use their past experiences to make their current situation to be so tight that now you have seen them apply the past lessons into current and future situations. So that is how you should look at it. Don't
let your past define you.
Simple.
Period. You move on.
Real I learned a lot today. I cannot continue here. Maybe I have another Saturday. Once in a while, we have this topic where you come and ask me questions. I'm not saying I know it all, but I think I know something I can share.
We learn from each other. We're learning from you, from your comments. You're learning from us over here.
Love you all.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You guys are great. You guys remain blessed.
Beautiful, wonderful people. Thank you for listening to these two people here. And please share this video. Share it to everyone. Love you. We stay together.